Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Sara and today we're gonna talk about how to build luck. I know I told you I'm not gonna do any video anymore by driving, but I'm just feeling like now that I'm not working, it does not make sense that I don't have time. But I am even busier than when I was working. Like, you know, when you have a routine that is strict and that's it. When you don't have a routine, everything is just, so you don't know when are you doing what, when, whatever. I'm so sorry if I did not come up with a video last Wednesday. I will try my best to be as punctual as possible. However, this topic of today, I want you to talk about it since quite long because it's something that a lot of people used to kind of use against me, telling me, Sara, you're so lucky. And the answer is, no, bro, I'm not lucky. If we have to put my life and see how lucky actually I am, you will tell that God tried to show me that I'm not lucky in so many ways. And I had to explain to every person separately the reason why I'm not lucky, but at the same time, the reason why I am lucky. I know it does not make sense, but I am lucky because I put myself in that position, but I'm not lucky because God puts me in that position. Does it make sense? Things are not easy. I make them easy. All right, let me explain you how. First of all, you have to put yourself in the right environment. As in every video I say this thing, you have to be in the right places in the right moments in your life. What do I mean by that? Don't just life flow. Like, I don't like people, but people in general that say, let's go with the flow. Like, what do you mean? Which flow? Whose flow? Whose life is that you're going with the flow? Like, why? Which flow? Flow of someone else. So you're telling me that you're adapting your life on someone else's flow. Because if it was your decision, you would not go with the flow. You would actually decide what to do, when, whatever. So I'm not the type of person that goes with the flow with nothing at all. So that's the reason why I'm lucky, because I know exactly what to expect within a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a couple of years, and I actually do the job. So put yourself in the right environment and do what you have to do. What do I mean? Let's say this. You want to become a millionaire by your 30s, right? We're not going to put any unrealistic expectation, because if we're going to say, I want to become a millionaire within 1 year, an average income in America is literally $600,000, and that's the 1%. So when you say from scratch, you want to make 1 million, that's literally 0.3% of the whole population. So you're not even telling me you want to be 1% of the population, you want to be the 0.3% of the population. So it's literally gambling. So it's not really a realistic plan that you can follow. So if you tell me, okay, I want to become millionaire within 5 years, I'm not millionaire, so I'm just telling you what's my plan, is being like, how we say it in Italian, essere una formichina che fa passo a passo, being like a small insect that does step by step. All right, that's how it works. You, of course, have to look at what you want, the car you want, the property you want, the lifestyle you want, of course. But that thing, you have also to be aware that if you put yourself in the position to be lucky, you're gonna get lucky. And on top of that, you can even win the lottery. Like, it can happen that you're building yourself to become millionaire within 5 years, but for some reason you become viral before and you become millionaire within 2 years, within 3 years, within 1 year. It can happen. So what I say is not that it cannot happen. It's just that it's not something that you can really predict. Meanwhile, you should focus yourself on things that you can predict, on things that you can do step by step. What I'm doing right now, for example, I focus on 6 months steps. So I always try to think, what can I do in these 6 months? I achieve my goal.
Speed trap reported ahead.
And when I achieve my goal, within 4 months, within 6 months, within 2 months, I focus on the next 6 months. Like if I reach my goal within 2 months, then again, I focus in the next 6 months and I put on new goal. For example, now my new goal is, now I got a new job that I will start soon, and this new job will pay me even more. So the new goal is actually to leave the property where I'm living and go and live in a townhouse. Once I reach this goal, the other goal is actually within six till 8 months, open a business. Easy as that. So I know that I have 2 steps to reach before June 2026. Realistic. I'm not telling you within within the end of 2026 I'm gonna become a millionaire because of this business. No. Because of this business for 2 years I might really not enjoy any of that money that I will start making. I will not use it. I will act like I don't have that money. And 100%, I'm not gonna even start it with my own money. I'm gonna start with bank money, so even worse. So the win that I have is even like less than half of what is the capital, etc., etc., etc. So put yourself in the right environment so that opportunities might come. Come to a place like Dubai, where actually when you go on a date, a man is more interested into telling you, look, actually I can help you into this business, I can help you into that and that and that, because success is literally everywhere. And when they see someone that is willing to improve themselves, they don't really try to gatekeep, they try to help. And that's also between men. It's not only between men and women. It's between men, it's between normal people here in Dubai. People are not trying to gatekeep wealth. People are actually trying to build success with everyone, because the more you give out, the more you get in. And that's actually what I'm doing. And some people are actually surprised from this thing that I like to give out. And the reason why I do so is because I know the more people you do help, the more you get back. And if not from that person, it's simply from the fact that you know you did something different that most people don't do. And the reason why I'm lucky, let me tell you this story. For example, I was leaving my previous job, right? I knew that a lot of things were extremely toxic, extremely wrong, extremely wrong, right? And my first focus was actually to save myself, because, you know, I am a kind of survival, right? So I'm always in survival mode. Like when I see some toxic stuff, the first thing I want to do is leave. I don't let life play me that much after my last relationship of 4 years, and I lost 4 years in Germany, where I could be in Dubai in my early 20s, but it's fine. So I learned that lesson, and I'm not willing to learn it a second time. And whenever I see something that is wrong, I just want to quit. So when I saw that something was wrong with that job, and the fact that I chose that job is that it had a higher salary than my previous one, but the commission structure was also good. But the issue is that in that job was really hard for you to collect commission. So at the end of the day, I was actually earning less than my previous company. But at the same time, I'm lucky. Because
Speed
it opened
trap
for me
reported ahead.
bigger doors that I would have not had the opportunity to go to if I did not go through that company. So now I earn double of what I was earning literally 6 months back. So I'm happy with that. But at the same time, I had to go through this. And at the same time, this thing ruined my financial situation, because I was earning much less than what I was earning before this job, right? So I was earning much less than my own expenses. So what happened is I was into this survival mode, and I was like, all right, I need to quit this job. I'm not gonna let them play me more than one time. And second thing, what I have to do is to put myself in a proper financial situation, right? Because if I'm gonna quit and they're gonna try to play me, I need to put myself in the right financial situation, right? Because again, everything is calculated and nothing is left to just luck. Because I don't believe in luck. I believe in premeditation. These are the things that I believe in. 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm not gonna take the calculator and hope it's gonna be a 5, because 2 plus 2 in my head is a 4. So what did I do? I literally applied to around 10 credit cards and 5 loans. Why? Because I knew this company is dodgy and they might do something with my money. And they did. But at the same time, they cannot hurt me for the only reason that I did not give them the opportunity to hurt me, even though they're trying, but they're not hurting me because I'm safe, because of the situation that I put myself in. Again, I was the only one in the company that got several offers from other companies. And at the same time, I was the only one that got the credit card approved really fast. The reason why, and every one of them was calling me, you're lucky, you're lucky, you're lucky, you're lucky, you're lucky, you got this offer, you're lucky, you got this, you're lucky. Bro, it's not luck. It's not luck. It's literally not luck. I simply, as I said, applied for several bank credit cards, several loans, and applied to any real estate company in the market. Literally any real estate company in the market. That's the reason why the best companies reached out to me. And that's the reason why I received the credit card literally the day that I left the office. Simple as that. So I was extremely lucky, yes. But the reason why I was lucky is because I took action. Meanwhile, I had colleagues that still did not get an offer till now. At the same time, still did not, I don't know, I think they got the credit card, but till the last day, they never got any credit card. And the reason why it was like that is because they applied for only one credit card. And at the same time, they applied for 1-2 jobs on a daily basis. Like, bro, like, if you want opportunities to catch you, you need to put your eggs in different boxes. Like, we're not talking about building a business that you need to put all of your capital in one business only because you believe in that and because most of the times you really have to focus on one thing only to make it work. We're talking about a career in a really competitive place, Dubai, and we're talking about money that is, yes, easy to get, but you don't have time. You don't have time to wait for one person to tell you yes or no. You need 3-4 people, and at least, and you need to get a yes from one person only, but you gotta talk with several people. It's like buying a property. You're not gonna talk only with one agent unless that agent is the trustworthy agent of your life. You're not gonna talk only with one agent. You're gonna talk with different agents and see which one gives you the best offer. And a lot of people say, that's dodgy, that's not right, I cannot trust you like this. Bro, I don't need your trust. I'm doing the best for myself, for my money, for my capital, and for my life. And that's the same for you. You're doing the best for your life, trying to get the highest price possible, because the more I pay, the more you get, percentage ways, right? But you do your best, I do my best. So that's the thing. You want to be lucky? Put yourself in a position where you can be lucky. I have another friend of mine. I know him since I actually joined Dubai. And this guy, he's telling me that he's willing to leave. I know he's watching this video probably. He's willing to leave the company he's working for literally since I joined Dubai. So 1.5 years, almost 2 years, right? This man is still working there. And the funny thing is that he's telling me, Sara, I'm not finding the right opportunity. Sara, I'm not finding the right company. Are you applying? No. Do you expect companies to come to your door and be like, we noticed you, we love you, we like you, even though you're not posting anything in LinkedIn, even though you're not posting anything in Instagram, even though you're a ghost. But you know what? While I was sleeping and dreaming, I was dreaming of you, and I think I want to give you this offer for this price, for this, that. Bro, it does not work like this. It literally does not work like this. So if you really want to be lucky in life, you gotta really put in the work. That's the best way to be lucky, because you just higher the chances to achieve things. And at the same time, the more you learn, the higher are the chances. And when you have more knowledge, you just know what you're actually doing instead of just doing random things. For example, now in YouTube, I'm trying my best, but I'm learning step by step. How should I talk? Which type of video should I post? And which type of content is better? I know that not driving is the best content I can put out because I can focus on you, but right now I cannot. So I have to give you still inputs, even though it's not the best. But at the same time, I know I'm learning step by step what is the best that I can put out, how much energy I should put out, and this type of things. So the best way to be lucky is actually put in the work, guys. Do the work, do what you have to do in order to achieve your goals. Don't be afraid of trying new things. Don't be afraid of doing things, because actually the people that got the best results are people that risked. And when you risk, you have higher chances to fail, but you have higher chances to win at the same time. Let me tell you, when I was coming here to Dubai, a lot of people would tell me, oh, you're lucky that you managed to live in Dubai, because people normally leave within 3 months because they did not make it with the capital, etc. No, I was not lucky. I was not lucky. The first month that I was here in Dubai, I was not going into clubs. I was literally sitting in the studio, in the hotel studio that I rented out. I remember I rented it for $2, for 2,000 euro in a month. So I rented that studio for 1 month. It was expensive, my opinion, because like it was a room. And I literally sat there from 8 in the morning till 6 p.m. in the desk, applying for jobs. That's what I did. Now tell me what would have happened if I was in the beach club. That is for free, actually. But in that places all day long, instead of focusing on what I had to focus on, what would have happened? That I would have not easily found a job. Because people that put more effort into going out, hanging out, doing this type of things, end up distracted. That's the reason why people leave Dubai easily, because they end up distracted, and they end up leaving Dubai because they did not find a job within the second month. Because Dubai is expensive. You're gonna spend 4,000 euro at least the first month only. That's how it works. And if you don't invest in yourself that first month, where you did not come with $100,000, you came with $10,000, and half of your capital left your pockets, if you focus on distractions instead of focusing on what you actually have to do, you're not gonna make it. Simply because you need to put so many eggs in different boxes in order to hire the opportunities that will come to you. And that's why I got the job within 1 month here in Dubai. And again, people wait for months to get opportunities. And that's why when my first job, I saw that I was finishing my money, I did not have money anymore. First thing what I did is applying for credit cards. I applied for credit cards because I applied for so many just to have higher opportunities. And I forgot I applied because I did not get any reply from them. And I just got the credit card when I had my last 200 euro in my bank account. And I was fired literally 2-3 days before. To make you understand that, again, put as many eggs in different boxes, especially when you're young, but also when you're old, simply to hire the opportunities. And that's what I did in the third job. When I got terminated, I did not have any other opportunity coming by, right? So since I did not have any other opportunity, I just decided to, again, focus in my apartment and send my CV, not only applying for easy jobs in LinkedIn. I apply for jobs, I write to the recruiters, and I write to the CEOs of the companies. And that's how I got my last job, not the last one job opportunity that was actually by writing to the CEO that went to the recruiter that contacted me to give me the job opportunity. That's how it worked. And same thing now. I applied for several companies. I applied for several credit cards because I knew that this bank account, this previous job might have ruined my credit score. So I applied for different. I received at least 10 no's, but that one yes gave me the mental stability and the safety of doing this move, of getting this better job. Let me tell you, if I did not apply for a credit card and hired my opportunities for my stability, I would have not taking this chance to leave that job and take this new job opportunity, because they ruined me financially so much that I would have not been able to just leave and don't pay rent with the salary, etc. Meanwhile, now I could have left, and I left. Let me pass. And I left, and I'm really proud of that. So I'm extremely lucky because I make myself lucky and I put myself in the right environments. The more you do, the higher are the chances that you get your results. You want to be 100% of that perfect version of yourself, right? You gotta do 1% every day. The more you do on a daily basis, 1%, 2%, 3%, you reach 4%, you reach 5%, you get luckier because you get really quick, not really quick, but you get really close to the person that you're admiring. That's the key. And that's how I now spilled the tea and told you actually how to become the perfect version of yourself and how to become lucky is literally actually by doing the job. So if you're lazy, you won't be lucky. Let me tell you, you gotta be lazy and smart. But just being lazy and expect for other people luck to come also to you, it won't happen. Don't tell me, yeah, but I'm not coming from a rich family like you, that you managed to go and live to Dubai. Bro, 2 months before coming to Dubai, I had literally no money to eat. I had literally €0 to eat food. I had zero in my bank account, zero. I could not buy myself food. And I had to wait 2 weeks till I could have gotten my next salary. I don't come from a rich family. I just was so uncomfortable that I had to shake myself and be like, okay, I need to make €10,000 within 2.5 months now, because I need to risk it all and go to Dubai. If it does not work, damn, you go back to Germany or you go back to Italy, you work 2-3 months, and then my plan was actually to try after that Switzerland. So I would have not stood in Italy or just settled in Germany. I would have gone back there because these are the environments that I know. I would have made some extra money and I would have tried Switzerland. Would you take it as a failure? No. The reason why I would have not taken it as a failure is simply because I knew I would have come back here to Dubai because I like it. I would have just come more prepared, applied for the right jobs, because here jobs are completely different from anywhere in the world. You think everything is the same, everything is easy. No, it's not like that. It's not the same and it's not easy. So you have to catch the right opportunities, you have to catch the right people, but you still have to put all of your eggs out because opportunities are everywhere, as scams are everywhere.
Easy peasy.
Am I in the right place? I hope so. Now I have a nice appointment. Thank you really much for watching this video and see you in the next one. Kisses. Bye.